Alright, here's the boys at my local Macca's here in Bundy. We've got my cousin Graham on his CFMoto, my CFMoto, and Pete, who we've never met before. He's Daryl's neighbour. He's coming for a ride because we're doing a bit of a pre-ride because we've never met Pete before, Graham and I, to do a pre-ride before our big trip over to Broome. We just sort of test out camping gear and bikes and setups and everything. So yeah, that's the plan. Got myself a helmet camera now, so look how fancy I am. So hopefully I don't bugger it up, but we'll see. But yes, looking good. How lucky are we here in Bundy? Within 20 minutes, we're in the forestry. Love it. It's had a bit of rain. Haven't been riding much this summer here in Queensland because it gets too hot. For me anyway. I'm a bit of a pussy when it comes to the heat. So we put the bikes away. But now that it's starting to cool off, what are we, the end of March, 20th of March or 19th of March or something, it's starting to cool off a bit, which is good. But we've recently just had a cyclone. And yeah, so everything's all nice and wet. Shouldn't be too much dust for the boys. But yeah, no, I forget how much I like this little bike. Such a nice little adventure bike. And having that ABS disconnected is well worth it. Oh yeah. Very, very lucky to have stuff like this so close to home. Now we're in Krue National Park. Nice view out towards Binghamton and Mount Walsh National Park out in the distance there. Yeah. This is about 45 minutes an hour from our place. So yeah, we're very, very lucky to have roads like this close to home. So yeah, there's Graham. There's my new camera looking fancy. There's Graham. The purpose of this trip, yeah, just give the boys a shakedown, get them test out their camping gear. Both Graham and Peter haven't really done a lot of adventure riding, so they're just testing out all their gear. Because in about a month's time, we're riding from Mount Isa across to Broome, right across the west coast of Australia, back through the Kimberley region up the Gibb River Road and stuff to back again. We'll base that ride out of Mount Isa, so yeah, that's going to be fun. So yeah, like I say, a bit of a shakedown, just make sure everyone's happy with how their gear is and everything before we go doing all that stuff. Stay tuned. Now we find ourselves in the beautiful Bania National Park, just waiting for the boys. Man, what a fantastic little bike. Got my tall Helinox chair too, the cafe chair this time round, so that should be good for my old age. I think I can hear the boys coming. Yeah, this is an hour and a half away from where we live. Yeah, very, very lucky. Just all these nice trails to flow through. Adventure bike heaven. Oh no! Down he goes in the slop. Probably should have put a knobby on the back of that one, Uncle Graham. Righto, now Pete will show him how it's done. Now Graham's just still got the 50-50 tyre on the back of that, and she's a bit slippery in the mud. Pete's still got stand down. Oh, there it goes. Beautiful. Now we find ourselves, just wind that down a bit so you just don't have to look over it. What a good little bike. On the Dalga Road, heading into the Boyne Valley. Yeah, so Graham's just behind me. Pete's had to come up, so he's going to shoot home. So it's just me and Graham now for the next few days. But yeah, Dalga Road, D-A-L-G-A, and this brings basically like it's a nice little run in between Bundaberg and the Boyne Valley. So lovely spot. And there's nice little bits of twisting tar and heaps of nice dirt road, and it's cattle farming country, so it's beautiful. Alright. Bit of a bummer, we just over the Million Bar out of the Boyne Valley over Boyne Valley to Blackman's Gap, and then it decided to drizzle while we were over there catching up with my auntie. And yes, that sucks. Now we've got to do this beautiful little twisty downhill on wet tar with full knobbies. That sucks nuts. Yeah, excellent part of the world, this whole Boyne Valley. If you ever get a chance to come here to Queensland and have a ride around in the Boyne Valley, I'd absolutely recommend it. It's a stunning part of the world. Yeah, take it nice and easy, Graham. And that's usually the time when you find a semi-trailer coming towards you. Lovely. Just about to get back onto the dirt, and then from here we'll head to Yabobo, and then up into Krue Tops where we'll find a camp for the night. So that should be good, and then we'll be a good opportunity for Graham to test out his new camping gear and everything, and see what he's got two of and not enough of, and whatever, and get himself organised ready for our big trip. So should be great. Don't know how well you can see that, but we've pulled up camp for the afternoon, and we've got some beautiful wild horses. We're just on the border of the Krue Tops National Park. We found ourselves a flat spot. Graham's got his Aldi chair out, looking very Aldi-fied. I'm testing out my new big, look at this cafe chair. This is, I've got to put it next to your little fucking girl chair. Look at the difference. That's redonkulous, isn't it? But yeah, these wild horses are quite the cool little touch. And we've got a demonstration coming up soon. So Graham's got all his stuff on that little bike, and then I'll make sure I get a video of it all set up. Wow, that is cool. Alright, there's Grahamo's set up. What have you got your boots hanging up there for? You got a bit of water in them, or are they just de-stinking?
No, keep the spiders and ants out. We've got ants here.
Oh, is there spiders and ants?
We've got ants.
He's a bit soft. So you're happy with your Chinese bike?
Yeah, mate, yeah, it's good.
It is good. And these are those rhino bags. They're holding up a righto.
Yeah, they seem to.
That's good. Fancy knee guards. What's for tea tonight? Tom Piper, savoury mince and veg. Oh, you're living the proper dream. And what do you got going on in here? Oh, you got all sorts. Oh, you've even got a little King's recharger.
Yeah.
That mattress will be interesting to see if you don't wake up on the ground in the morning. Oh, you've even got a little pillow. Oh, you're too flash. That's a nice tent. Where'd you get that one from?
Anaconda, I think.
Anaconda. What is it? Nature Hike Outdoors. It's got plenty of size to it, hasn't it? That's going to be good. And I'm set up over there like the poor bushy that I am. So it'll be interesting to see. This is your first night for all your new gear. First time motorbike camping. It's going to be good. Yeah. Hope you like it, because going to brew, we're doing it for a month. And then to put the cherry on top, get a load of the table this lad's got. He got it from Aldi. He reckons it's under 20 bucks. A little hiking table. I've never used one before. That's pretty cool. And his Kmart jet boil and his Aldi chair. Going alright, this lad. That's it. There's my little tent. Same tent as I've always had. The old dame. They work a treat with me crap in it. Charging all the crap off my bike. That's what we do. We found some firewood. There's a big pile of it over there where that dead log is, a dead tree in the distance. So, big pile of firewood, so we'll have a nice little fire here tonight. What a lovely little camp spot. I'll check back in the morning and see how Graham goes with that air mattress. Because I use a self-inflating mattress because they got a bit of sponge in them. And that, I've never slept, it doesn't matter if they leak kind of thing, but I'll be interested to see how an air mattress goes. Had that beautiful camp out. Graham was a success. He tells me his tent and mattress and everything worked well. He slept well, so that's good. And now we're on the nice little twisty tar road to climb up into the Krue Tops National Park. We were at about 450 metres last night where we camped at the bottom of the hill, and then we climbed this hill, and it gets up to about 1500, so we climb 1,000 metres. So It's a good little road, this. I'm not much of a bitumen rider, I've always been a dirt rider, so I'm probably a bit slower than most on this, but yeah. Whoa, look out, little Skippy. What are you doing, you little booger? Oh, there's lots of them out. Okay. Better take our time and use our heads, because we don't want to end up on the wrong side of one of them. And this is the Griffith Creek camp area. There's a whole heap of cows here today. I was wondering how this grass always stayed so nice around here. Lovely little camp spot. We didn't stay here last night because usually a bit tricky to find a bit of firewood. But looks like there's plenty at the moment. But also we didn't pre-book. So you're meant to pre-book and pay to stay in the national parks. That's why we stayed just outside of it last night. And bush camp to save ourselves the hassle of paying for a national park fee. Yeah, cows in the national park is something you don't see every day. Get a load of these cows. I just had about 30 kangaroos jump out in front of me, and Graham said he saw none, so we're swapped. Graham go in the lead and watch out for the kangaroos. What's the bet he gets none now? That's nice of you. You can feel the temperature drop, that's for sure. It's gone up about 1,900 metres. Oh, there they are. There's the kangaroos starting to jump around. The little wallabies or whatever the hell they are. I just call them skippies because I can't tell the difference between wallabies and kangaroos. There they go, the little buggers. And now we've made our way to the lookout here at Krue Tops. It's hazy still. You'd think after all that rain it would have cleared that haze, but never mind. Nice escarpment. And yeah, I reckon if you fell down here you'd be having a really bad day. And now we've come back down the mountain from Krue Tops. And we find ourselves at Cania Dam. We called in at Monto and had a bit of lunch. So you've got a dirty great dam which captures the water source from the Cania Gorge. Nice ride in here, Graham. Like that road all the way in. It's just all this nice escarpments and that. It's a very cool ride in. I might even... Very scenic. And that little caravan park, my uncle built. Mine and Graham's uncle, about 20 odd years ago. That little caravan park, that was his retirement fund. He recently passed, old Uncle Al. He did quite well out of that, I believe. And then just after this bridge, if I'm not mistaken, I noticed on the way in, up on the right here, there should be a dirty great big cave, so bear with my nonsense videoing, but along here somewhere I saw a bloody great cave. Up here. Look at those. Wow. I imagine they've just big chunks fallen out of the hill. Yeah, wow. Try not to crash the motorbike. Yeah, that's different. Yeah. So that's Cania Gorge and Cania Dam, just near Monto. Yeah, definitely pop out and get a look at that if you get a chance. It's a good spot. How flash is this? We're at the Gator Campground, Gaeta, here between Mount Perry and Kalpower, 100 odd k's from Bundy. And we've got this little campground. It's got power and water and flush toilets, and Graham's even stoking a fire. Even got undercover spot for the bike, so this will do us for the night. Giddy up. This morning we find find ourselves at Bania Tunnel. This was constructed back in the day. I always thought it was a convict tunnel, but it's not. It's actually riddled with bats. And you can smell them on a motorbike. Put the high beam on, it takes a few seconds for your eyes to adjust. Bike sounds good. So this is near Mount Perry. Oh yeah, you can definitely smell those bats. Very stinky. That's Bania Tunnel. Very cool. This morning we find ourselves in the Bania Mountains. We came down from Mount Perry through Highsville. Didn't film nothing, it was all just dirt roads. And then stayed at Madewell Pub last night. And now we're riding through the twisty roads on the Bania Mountains. Bloody beautiful part of the world. It's cold up on these hills, but lovely, lovely part of the world. Very, very thick rainforest. Got to put the visor up and get fogged up. Yeah. Heaps of bikes up here, heaps of people having a look around. It's really nice. So yeah, I definitely recommend if you've never been to Bania Mountains, come and have a look. It's really cool. And then for our last night, we pulled in here last night. There was about 5 other bikers here with Tanays and whatnot. Nice lads. I actually knew one of them from Bundy. Yeah, beautiful little pond and everything. Rip a little camp spot. And then about 5 o'clock this morning, it decided to start raining. So now we're all wet weather gear for the trip home. That sucks. But I'm going to call that success. Graham's happy with all his over there. Just finished him packing up now. That's all worked out well. Yeah, he's happy with all his gear. He's happy with his bike. I'm chuffed with this bike. It, yeah, again, flawless. We've done 1,500, 1,800 kilometres or something, and absolutely perfect. So, all good. Now I'll throw a heavier spring on the rear to carry the load for this trip to Broome. I think I might throw some crash bars on it. Graham's got a set on his, and it fell over on the main street the other day where just didn't put it stand down properly, and yeah. If something stupid like that happens, you'd be spewing, and the crash bars are like $200 for a set. It'd be silly not to get one. So I'll get some of them for it as well. I wasn't planning on, but what the hell, seeing as we're going to be so remote. But yes, so otherwise, I think we're pretty well ready to go. Graham doesn't have to alter his setup a whole lot. Very good. We've got the navigation down pat. So yeah, no, I think we're good to go. I've tried the Zoleo and the Spot. I bought a Zoleo, which I'm going to try out, and hopefully it all works out well on the big trip. But if not, I've still got my Spot. It runs out in July. So yeah, I'll have like both for that trip, and when I get home I'll decide which one I want to keep. So yes, I think we'll call that a video. It's wet and horrible, so we'll go out through the forestry to get out of here, and then that'll be us. See you next time.